Hi, Safa.
Hello.
Can you please present yourself?
I am Safat Ahmed Batniji. I am half Moroccan, half Palestinian, and I was born and raised in America.
Thank you. You are born to Palestinian father,
In
Moroccan
Morocco.
mother,
hmm
and you was born in America. How do you consider yourself? What identity you feel belonging to the most?
I'm a black Arab, but I mostly feel like I'm Moroccan because I've been to Morocco several times. Met my Moroccan half, and we're also the same skin tone. That might sound weird, but it's really hard having half of your side be white but also Arab because they think differently of Moroccans and they think differently of like your skin tone, even though they might not say it. You can see it in the way that your dialect is different, the way you speak, the way you look, the way your hair looks, everything about you. And so I've seen it with my mother and how the way she was treated, and now I'm seeing it with me and my sister, who both identify as black Arabs. And although I identify with being Palestinian because my dad is Palestinian, I didn't grow up around Palestinians. I grew up around Moroccans. Or maybe like Syrians and Egyptians who were family friends, but even them I associate with being Moroccan and black.
Yeah. So as you told me last time, if you remember,
Yeah.
you told me that you feel more or closer to black people.
Yeah.
In which way? How do you live this? And when you
Um
uh, when you think in which conditions or with what situations you think about this?
well, the first time people see me before they know me, they think I'm black. So right off the bat I'm black anyways. So there's nothing you can change about that. And just in the sense that I've never exactly fit in with white people because they don't understand. Most people don't know what Morocco is. Most people don't know what Palestine is. In the terms of having to describe like what Palestine is, I have to ask, do you know what Israel is? And then I have to ask, do you know the conflict? And then I have to say the other side. I am the other half and go into like explaining everything about the history. Or when people ask where Morocco is and I say, North Africa, they want to say, you're African? Like, oh my God, I didn't know you were from Africa. It's such a whole stream of like questions and explaining things. But when people ask you, it's just so easy to say I'm black. Like, you don't have to say anything else. Even saying black Arab, sometimes you have to describe it. I'm trying to make that a new term for people.
Yeah. And have you ever been in Gaza or in Palestine? Have
No.
you ever thought to go there? You have this desire?
Yeah, when I'm older, but not now because I'm too young, I think. Especially if I went with my dad, it would be very hard. Because I'm very modern and Americanized, I think it'd be difficult because even when I go to Morocco, it's still a lot easier because my mom is modernized and she's Americanized and she understands like how I think and feel and perceive things. So when I go to Morocco, she tries to help me assimilate as much as I can, even though I'm already very indulged in like, their life. Sometimes it's harder. You know what I'm saying? So if I went to Palestine, it'd be way more difficult, especially if I went to Gaza because of all the problems that they have. I also think it'd be very scary. And because I don't speak the same dialect and because I might not look exactly the same as most Palestinians. So I think it'd be hard. And the only time I would ever want to go is when I'm older and when I'm with like an organization trying to like help people. And maybe then would I try to find my family and tie back to things. But I think it would be weird and difficult if I went now.
Hmm. And what image you have in mind when Ahmad, your dad, to talk about Gaza, his 7 years or his life there? What image you draw in your mind?
Beautiful beaches. I think of beaches and big land. Mona, my I guess cousin aunt, she made a movie and I I don't remember what it's called, but the screen, like the whole picture for it is like a giant beach, and I think it's like something about like jumping off and into the water, and that's always the first thing I think of is the beaches, especially because that's what he used to talk about, is going to the Bahar and swimming and all of those things.
So you have like card postal image or sunny
Yeah.
of a sunny place.
Yeah. And then I think about it and I'm like, okay, that's not true now, but it's the first thing that comes to mind from what I've like heard him say when he was younger or the like things I might have seen without the turmoil.
Okay, thank you.